Hi YouTube, it's Madonna Rogers from itsmadonnarogers.com, and this morning I'm going to go live um, for the purpose of trading during the London session so that you all can see my SBA 5.0 system that was devised by my mentor and my good friend, Mr. Taz Smith. This software is available to members of the Millionaire Mob, which I am a part of. If you like what you see while I'm trading, please comment or I'll leave some links in the description below so that you can also have this software and take advantage of it as well and trade and make some good money. So what I want to do is make sure my screen. Okay, great. Right, perfect. So I'm going to share out this live stream to a few people first before getting started, before I start looking at the charts, of course. Then we'll go from there, okay? I hope that you all are well. Thank you so much for joining the live. This is the first time I've traded live during the London session, and um, excited for people to join me and to see what I'm doing. And if you already have a funded account with MetaTrader, or even if you have a demo account, it'd be great for you to take trades with me. I wonder if it's the same link before. If not, I definitely need to go back. Post the link a few places. And then we're going to get to the charts. I want to show you all how I do my trade setup. And there is a criteria that I do follow for entry. So it keeps me patient, it keeps and it's a great strategy. Alright, that's where I'm going to stop for now. Sharing a live. And I'm going to focus on getting to the chart. So let's see, what do I have up? I have the Nasdaq 100. I hope everyone can hear me well. Feel free to get in the chat and say something if you'd like to say. Tell me where you're from, where you live, and we'll go from there. Okay, so star bar arrow system that we're looking at, that's what SBA. Star bar arrow to the upside. This green arrow represents a buy. Now when we have a star bar arrow, a red arrow to the downside, of course that represents sell. So right now I'm looking at the 1 minute chart. It, the last star bar arrow sell. However, it does look like star bar arrow has yet to print on the 1 minute. The Nasdaq 100 up for a buy. Also check the 5 minute. The last star bar arrow that printed up was a blue arrow representing buy. So we have four arrows, a green one for grade A buy, a blue one for a grade B buy, and you saw the red arrow for grade A sell, and then the pink arrow, which is presented right here, for grade B sell. So anytime the star bar arrow gets on scene, especially when that arrow print and there's movement on the heartbeat line starts to go from black to white when it starts to paint yellow, and then you have an arrow, that is a good for trade going in the same direction of that arrow and heartbeat line as well. So let's see. On the 1 minute, it would be a buy. However, before I get, it looks like the market is consolidating, and I don't really want to sideways. So I don't have to trade the NAS 100 right now, which I really do like to trade indices just because it moves quickly. However, it's the London session, and London on the whole pretty much moves really quick as far as the amount of pips that you catch. One of my favorite pairs is, and okay, so also you can see down here that instead of us having pairs or the indices on the left hand side, for convenience, you find them right down here. That's a part of software. So here's GN. Let me see if I can pull my video back up. I don't want to get my get in the way of what I'm doing here. So with pairs, I definitely want to see what the master trend is, which is going to the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, we have a star bar arrow. The arrow represents the selling market, right? So selling down on the 1 hour. And from the month, we a 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, all showing a selling trend. So we definitely trade with the trend. Go to the 15 minute. Again, but right now the last star bar arrow is sell star bar arrow. There could be like a reversal happening, as I could see in the 15-minute chart. Let's go to the 5 minute. Looks pretty much similar to that 15-minute, but again, star bar arrow. So all that I want to do is look for sells because that is the trend. I don't want to trade against the trend. My goal is to catch 10 pips. On the 1 minute, star bar arrow, the last one that printed. However, it looks like there is a reversal or pullback that's actually happening. So we won't get into GN right now until there's some correction. The market goes back down the way that it has been going. So today's range is about 200 pips. The target high is 1.9625. Target low is 1.9121. It has reached the ADR low for the day. It already has. It has not hit the ADR high. It doesn't have to, but it's I guess it's oversold as far as the projected ADR low is. So maybe it's going to start buying up. I don't know. We'll just have to keep watch. What else do we like to try during this session? Oh, let's check out gold. Hello to anyone who's on the live with me right now. if you would like to trade with me, that'd be fun. That'd be a lot. Okay. Entity Chef. That's another one of my favorite pairs. I'm buying up. That star bar arrow is blue by on the 1 minute to the 1 hour. Again, the last grade A or last buy SBA was a blind, but just because it's grade B doesn't mean that the market still won't um, move or have a lot of pip movement in that direction. So as we can see from the star bar arrow to, I want to say like a pullback on Entity Chef, could have caught 40 pips, right? And this is 1 hour time frame. That's way back. More recently, from the daily open right here, this dotted white line represents the daily open. Since the market opened, it has hit the ADR high, about 80 or so. Would I take this trade here? Reason being is because I definitely go in for it. However, there's back happening right now on the one. I pretty much scalp. Sometimes I do enter trades, to hold them for a day, which I haven't really held a trade longer than a day, except for Bitcoin. During the weekend, I would hold a trade in Bitcoin. But typically, I would day trade, but making sure, say for instance, a trade took a long time to develop, right? It started to just go sideways on me, like consolidated, but I knew that the trend was, I was going in the right direction. Instead of me getting out, I would just hold the trade. I normally go for 10 pips. And oh, so also I wanted to explain to y'all. So I've been trading now since March of this year. Actively or seriously, I've been trading now for about a month and a half, right? And things was going really well for me. So I decided to trade seriously. I developed this. Uh, well, first of all, I really like the Ichimoku Cloud trading system. I know of a millionaire who uses the Ichimoku Cloud, and she can call trades, and all of her trades are constantly winning, you know. And I really like that, so I was like, let me just go ahead and study the cloud system. And then through my studies, I was told that the main important thing on that Ichimoku Cloud is crossing of the lines, which are the Kitchenson line, which is represented by this red line on my chart, and then the Tekenson line, which is represented by the blue on my chart. So basically, even though a star bar arrow might print, I don't take a trade until my Tekenson crosses over the Kitchenson. If it is a buy, Tekenson over the Kitchenson. If it's a buy, or the um, Kitchenson over the Tekenson itself. So for instance, right here we um, have a star and an arrow that printed upward, right, for a buy, and here is the bar, right? So that you could have got in the trade then, but as you can see, it was a little messy. This is US 30. I would have waited until the candles turned gold, of course, but most importantly, until the blue line crossed over the red line. And this, I do lose some pips, of course. However, I stay out of the market until it's basically going to be in profit. So when I take trades, odds are my trades don't go into the negative for too long. It goes into the positive almost right away when I follow the Tekensen line. I got away from that, um, and my trade started losing. I started to get impatient, not waiting, and I started to lose money in the market. And so I've never traded. When I first began, I never traded with a demo account. And because of that, I skipped some fundamentals, right? And so my goal is for me to make $1 million in my trading in my demo account. I'm going to do it in demo first, and then I'm going to do it in live. The reason why is because I want to practice. I want to know what it feels like to um, to be consistent in the market, to show up every single day, to have a goal to do it live on YouTube, or whether or not I chose to do it on YouTube, that's really not important, but just to be consistent and do it in my demo account and know what it feels like to get in trades with 10 standard lot size, 11, 12, 13, 14, because eventually that's what it would take in order for me to hit $1 million. The highest lot size that I have ever taken in my live account is a 3 standard. And as a newbie trader, I took 1 standard, 2 standard. The highest I ever got was a 3 standard. And I was spoiled because I joined the Millionaire Mob, and my mentor, he does something called boss obsessions. And with the boss obsession, that's newbies, uh, intermediate traders, expert traders trading with him. And he calls out the trades, and he suggests the lot sizes, and you take them. And I really, really like that. But excuse me, I really, really liked being able to trade with him. But then that kind of got on hiatus a little bit, and so I started trading alone, and my trades were up and down, winning, losing, winning, losing. And then finally I lost about $80 or $60, something like that. And so that's when I really began studying the cloud and the Tekensen Kitchenson lines. And since I started doing that, my trades were winning, and like I said, I got away from it and I started losing more consistently than winning. So I'm like, okay, let me get back to fundamentals, and um, let me start to trade the right way and do it in demo and achieve the goal in demo. And I know that I can do it in my live account. So that is that. This is US 30, um, selling on the 1 minute. And I do take pullbacks or reversals on indices like US 30, the NAS 100, SPX. I do, but I do prefer to trade with the trend more. So let's see GA. So there's a sell alert on the 1 minute. Okay, she went down. Okay, so we got that gray B star bar arrow, and it's still selling down on the 1 minute. This is GA on the 5 minute. We got a grade A sell. 15. The sell alert on the 15 minute. Even though the last star bar arrow was blue, of course you can see the trend is changing for sell. And lastly, on the hour, we have a star and a bar, but no arrow just as yet. But it looks as though the Kitchenson crossed over the Tekensen. So that means that it's selling on the 1 hour. Go back to the 1 minute. I would take trade. So before I get in, I want to see the candle that's printing now on the 1 minute to print lower than the previous one. And on this, I'm going to take a 0.10. So I started my demo balance with $1,000 because I know that um, when I decide to start trading live, once I hit $1 million, that I'll have $1,000 to start with in my trading account. Trading with $200, $300, that's all fine and good, but I like to trade indices, and I want to be able to stay in the game if I should experience a pullback, a large pullback. So, I really want to take a trade, but sometimes it's okay to stay out of the market too. Oh, let's check German. We have a sell signal on the 1 minute. It says the last star bar arrow was a sell. However, there's been plenty of pullbacks. This is the 1 minute. The hour trend is obviously showing a buy. It has a star bar arrow, a green one, for a grade A buy. I see that it's very close to this these resistance dots. So if I were to get into German 30, I would most likely look for a sell, right? Because of this star bar, but mostly because of these gold resistance dots. The market is actually respecting this zone right here in German 30. It's on the 1 hour. We got a sell signal on the 1 minute. It's showing like that. All right, well, I haven't yet checked gold. Let's check gold. If anyone's on with me and you're in a trade, kindly put it in the chat so I can see what you're looking at. Oh, I was gonna say a spectator is a position. So always have to feel pressed to take a trade because sometimes you can just watch. Sell alert on the 1 minute. I haven't traded gold at all this week. Star, bar, arrow, buy. This is the goal. So basically, okay, I want to explain this as well. Basically, what you can do is hold trades from one star bar arrow to the other. So the star bar arrow is meant to tell you when to enter and when to exit, right? And again, for me, I like the Takenson and the Kitchenson lines so that when I scalp, I can basically go right into profit right away. So star bar arrow, enter the trade for a sell. You catch, this is gold, 10, 1,000, let me make sure I'm reading this right, 1,031 pips, right? And I stopped because a gold star printed. So when a gold star print, it's okay to take your money off the table because the market may start to do a pullback, and it did in this instance. So if you would have kept your money on the table from star bar arrow, from one arrow to the other, whereas I would have had 1,031 pips if I got out the market when this gold star printed, and I stayed in from one star bar arrow to the next arrow, I would have caught 8,060, or yeah, no, 861 pips. So you can definitely go from star bar arrow to star bar arrow and be just fine, or you can take your money off the table. You can actually get in on the next direction, the other direction, when you start to see a reversal happen. So that keeps you in the game longer if you want to. So if I got out here at the start and then I got in, let's say just to be on the safe side, I got in when I started seeing these candles print white, and you see more of this bar printing and these white resistance dots right here. That lets you know that it's going up for a buy, and I would have caught, kind of went a little sideways. So this is not the best example, but this obviously is a real life, example. This would have been 300. Let's stop at, well, if we're still in the market, we're still in the market. This would have been 366 pips. So that's money. That's definitely money, and definitely the way that this software is meant to be used. Of course, is meant for you to be able to make money regardless. So if you're a day trader, a scalper, there's a place for you in the market, and of course you can use the SBA system the way that you like, right? So I've been learning from my studies that the goal is to obviously get to the trading to the higher time frame. So um, I'm always developing my trading as time goes on. How I want to trade, but I do pretty much like the ability to day trade, whereas I can just come and check on my trades and see what's what, manage them, and then go right back. I like the freedom of that. However, I also like to scalp the market with these indices because we know that there can be quick movements in either direction, and you definitely want to manage your account. Maybe one day I'll be at a place where I can get into the NAS 100 and be in there for a week and be like, oh yeah, let me go and check my trade one day. But I have to build up my account, and I'm sure I'll probably have millions in my account by that time. So on gold on the 5 minute, we have a star bar arrow. It's green, but right now the last candle printed beneath the Tekensen line. So I would want to see that candle print above. Of course, I enter into the market when I'm scalping, and it definitely shows that it is selling down right now. So I'm trying to catch a break. Let me go to Euro GBP real quick. On the 1 hour, selling, star bar arrow, and sold down. So a great place to enter the market, like for instance, on the 1 hour, November 5th is when this arrow printed, but it's November 11th. So when you want to get into the market, let's say the last the last star bar arrow printed some days back. A great place to enter is when the heartbeat line starts to cross below the -7 on this chart. When it's in the -7, that is definitely selling territory. When it's in the +7, that's buying territory. And if I had gotten this trade from when that crossover happened, so you can also trade from cross down to cross up. You know, I have friends in this company who do that. So the cross down happened here, but yeah, if we got in here, we would be at a great place. This is Euro GBP, and we're holding this for, swing trade, let's say. This is 145 pips, right? 145 pips. So it's selling on the 1 hour. All that I would want is to sell on the 1 minute and the 5 minute or 15 minute. A lot of people like to trade on the 15 minute as well. So I can see that the market is definitely doing its own thing right now. So on the 1 minute, we have a bar and a star for the up, for the buy, and then it moved quickly, and that would have been that if, say for instance, if I'm only going for 10 pips, I could have caught 10 pips right here, I'm sure, on this arrow up. That's 25, right? So I try to minimize the amount of time that I'm in the market by catching 10 pips and just using my lot size to make the money. If I held it from one star to the other, that would have been 37 pips. Then the market did a pullback, went in the buy direction again, pullback, buy, and now it's doing another pullback. So the market is having fun with people's money. If y'all don't have this SBA, not sitting here watching these trades, if you're a scalper, then I'm sure that see a lot of changes in your account. What else we got? Let's check NAS one more time. NAS 100. I mean, so is anyone trading with me? I'm not trading yet, but is anyone on here in a trade? If you are in a trade, please drop your pair in the comments. I would love to know. How about 1 minute for Stalliani? Um, let's check GJ. I just saw it. He did it. GCAT. Okay, let's check GCAT and then again soon. What do y'all think about this SBA system? You like it? It looks pretty. Can you see how much money you'll make? Right? Isn't she a beauty? So there are several charts. Let me show them all that are templates that the SBA 5.0 system have. So I started with the SBA, the Millionaire 3.0 system, and I still love it. But I think I'm looking at the regular 5. So I guess this would be the original 5.0. Um, let's zoom out a little bit. What would be the difference in the one that I'm looking at and this one? Okay, so these dots on the this template, which is called, oh yeah, yeah, on this template, which is the 5.0 system plus plus plus, um, these dots represent another position that you can take. So when these dots paint, my understanding is that they don't repaint. So if I were going up for a buy, let's say star, bar, arrow, and all right, so I don't see, okay, there's one dot here. So if I got in on let's say when I got in, when this candle turned gold, right? We don't want to get in on white candles. We want to get in on black or gold candles. I got in when this candle turned gold, but I'm going for a buy. This dot represented a pullback, right? And then as you can see, the market pulled back a little bit, but I'm in for a buy. So when this dot paints, I can do another entry, right? So that's more money. And then, so I have two entries. I have right here, and then I have right here. And then this star painted, because I'm on GCAD, I could pull my money out, or I could just wait it out because we're trading from star bar arrow to star bar arrow. So the market never started really selling down. It consolidated. There was some downward movement. However, another star bar arrow painted, and this is another entry that we could have took right here. So all in all, that we can take entries at every dot. So one here, one here. That went down on you. But another one here, here, here. So all those times you could have taken another entry and increased your money. How many times? One, two. I'm not gonna count that. That wouldn't have been a good example. But you're staying in the trade and it's heading to the positive direction anyway. 3, 4, 5. You could have made 5 times your money by entering in every time one of these dots painted, right? So that's a difference of the one that I was looking at. Let's see. Then we have a 5.0 with trend lines. So for those of you who like to mark up charts, which is obviously a good thing to do so that you can know when your pair, your favorite pair or two, is going to get into a specific zone so that you'll know what to do, whether you're going to buy or sell in the future. So we got these trend lines. You can trade with that. Star, bar, arrow. Then it shows this trend going up, and we know, I guess it was projected to go all the way up to the moon. And that's what happened. All right. So this is on GCAD, but really doesn't matter as long as you have the template. You can put it on any pair, any indice, anytime. Then we have the 5.0 with the snake. The snake represents entries as well. So with the snake, when it crosses down in this area, and then so all of this time the market, see how to read this. So if I were trading with this snake, let me go here, right? We have a star bar arrow, and then the snake, it started. Oh, so this helps you get good entries, right? That's what the snake is about. When it turns white, then we know a reversal is about to happen. And then when the snake turns gold, then we know a buy is about to happen. So even though right here the candles are black and they're white, if you want to get in from the very beginning of a trend, then you can get in down here. This is the best place. And then you ride this wave all the way up until she crossed back down over under this line. Then you want to take your money off the table. So it's basically helping you to get entries to be able to ride out from star bar arrow to star bar arrow, so that you're in deep profit if there's a pullback, or by the time you have a reversal, this snake will let you know, like it starts to turn black here, so that you, if you wanted to take your money off the table with full expectation that it's going to go down, or you just want to wait and watch it go down. And once it goes under this 7 line, -7, then you take your money off the table, and then you wait until the snake turns gold again, and then you get back into trade. So these are, that's the third template with the SBA system. All right, so far I've explained to you all the Millionaire SBA, which stands for Star Bar Arrow, but the goal of this was for me to take a trade. All right, so I'm going to continue looking for, oh, let me see what I trade this. On the hour, it's a buy, but on the 1 minute, it's selling. Star bar arrow sell, star bar arrow buy, consolidating. Not the time that I would get in, because as we can see, the market still wants to sell right now with the heartbeat is down here, and then the snake is also black. So it just could be consolidating, but I see that, you know, it's kind of moving like the sea, very wavy at the time. So this would be a good example of how you can just quickly catch your 10 pips and dip. Like, you don't want to stay in this market and play around. That's what I see with this. What we got on NAS 100, the last arrows for a sell. I don't know, maybe stay out the market today. I don't know. Oh, I never checked the news. So let me go and check the news. I'm actually glad I didn't get into any trades yet, because I haven't checked the news. Forex factory. It's 526. Tentative German 30-year bond auction. Yellow folder. Euro. All day. Oh, it's a bank. Oh, it is a bank holiday. Um, Veterans Day. Let's check this yellow folder, because I'm only looking at pound pairs. So we definitely want to see if the euro news is affecting the pound pairs, of course. Average yield on 30-year bond. The government sold at auction, and the bid to cover. Also, someone told me yesterday that Amazon and I think Tesla had a lot of news. Apple, Amazon had a lot of news. That means keep your eye on NAS. So it's a bank holiday going on. Let's get back to the charts. crazy. Stop right now. So even though you have these, um, okay, for instance, the last arrow was pink. This is still a selling market until you see a blue or a green arrow. So even though there are a lot of pullbacks, if you want to stay in this market, you definitely can. But I don't know, it's looking kind of trashy, honestly. Okay, here's GJ. Okay, here's GJ. Okay, all right, maybe this. I'm going to go to the template that I have saved for myself, which is, I call it 5.0 Madonna. It just has the TK lines on it, showing a buy up on the hour, but we also have a sell star here. And of course, the candles are printing downward right now. So on the 1 minute, the last star bar arrow we have is for sell. The Kitchenson is over the taking sun. Let me check the 5 minute. The Kitchenson is over the taking sun. We have a reversal star. But right now, this may be a good place to enter for me. I'm going to see where this next candle prints. And I may just take the trade on the 5 minute. Please comment, like, subscribe. I definitely intend to trade live as often as I can. I think the best time for me would be during London session. I may do it early because it looks like I could have missed the majority of the moves. It is 5:30 now, Eastern Standard where I am. I intended to start at 4, but things happen. Guess I'll get greater later. I just want to be consistent. All right, so we have the scissors here. I hope you can see that. I'm going to zoom in. So the scissors is an indicator of a pullback. So we have this candle that printed above, it closed above the previous, and now we have another candle opening above the previous candle. So now it's showing a pullback. So we're not going to get in on pullbacks, of course. We were going to go for a sell. So I'm just learning patience. Patience. I don't want to rush trades. I don't want to feel like I have to trade because I don't. I don't have to trade, but I'm learning a skill that's going to make me a millionaire because that is my goal. So that's one thing that am I am concerned about is being patient, developing skill, and not rushing the market, not knowing that the market is not your friend. The trend is your friend, so you trade with the trend, and that is the basis for success in my eyes. So consistency, trading with the trend, and not rushing the market. Those are my goals. And I also have, let me show my video right quick because I mean to have my picture up, but I also have this Sba Trade Journal, which has these little check boxes for me to check off before I enter trade. When I do that, I'm more successful. It has the date, the pair, time enter, price enter, and your pip goal. It's very important to know what your pip goal is we have a buy alert on the 1 minute. And then, so for instance, if whether it's a sell or a buy, you want to have confirmations. So for a sell, you want to make sure it has a red star bar arrow, or a red arrow. Then we have the black star. We have the yellow bar. So those are the first three ticker points where you can check off how many bars on the GG trend. This is important. So, but it's only 2 right now. The 1 minute, I think it's doing a consolidation or a reversal, and this is probably going to turn yellow. So I think having 4 or better on the trend bars is pretty good. So right now we have 2. Do we have resistance dots below? We have 1 right here, and that's it. RSI indicating a sell. Yes. MACD indicating a sell. Yes. But I also like to look at candle formations, because again, if I were to get into this market right now, I would pretty much be focusing on scalping. So there we have it. I haven't taken any trades, but that is okay. It's funny. I didn't even know I had any allergy issues until I got on this until I got on this live. Let's check out US 30. Okay. He has longer periods of buys, but it's crazy because the last indicator is for a sell. It's a bank holiday. Bank holiday. Bank holiday. And then Apple had news. Amazon had news. Let's take all that into consideration. NAS 100. Buy alert. Alert, alert. Okay. So with the indices, just because they can move so quickly, you don't always have to, or this is speaking for me, I may not always go with the 1 hour trend. The 1 hour trend shows as sell. So in this case, it's good. But what I to say is you can trade from the crossover to the crossover. So if you catch it right here and you hold the trade, let's see how many pips I would have caught. Let's say right here, right? That is 210 pips. If I say had a goal for 100 pips, which I typically do on NAS, I would have caught it on this candle right here. That's 151 pips. If I stayed in until that this reversals, I like to call it reversal star, printed, I would have caught 240 pips, and this is in 2 minutes because this is on the 1 minute chart. So in 2 minutes, I would have had 240 pips. Let's see on the 5 minute. All right. So buying up on the 5 minute, or actually starting to consolidate as we see the candles Candle formation to me is very important. The candles are printing on and below the Tekken line. The Tekken represents a buy. So if I see candles printing above it, to me that's good indication like the market is buying, and I can stay in on like the uh, the indices like NAS a little longer. However, when they start to print on and below, I know that's a good indication for a reversal. I have taken reversals doing that before, but for the purpose of this demonstration, I don't want to do that. Everywhere. Bitcoin. So, I mean, this software works. You know what I just thought about? I'm not in a trade, and that's good. I'm not rushed and pressed to enter a trade because I know where the market is, I know where the market's going, and I know, um, how, ooh, what's the word? Uh, I can basically see how the market is constantly changing trends, shifting, right now, and I don't feel pressed to enter a trade because I see how quickly reversals are happening, pullbacks are happening, and it's helping me to definitely trade better, like because losing gives you all kind of heartache and stomach aches and stress. It makes you upset, but not entering the market, you don't feel that. I don't feel anything not entering the market, and that's a good thing. So this video, even though I haven't taken a trade, in my opinion, is very successful because um, at least I'm not taking a losing trade for one. For two, chart time is very important. Studying these charts to me is very important. I woke up at 3 a.m. so that I can do this video, but the main important thing to me is chart time and consistency. This is Bitcoin. As we can see, the candle right now is in between the sell line and the buy line. If I were to buy, I would want to see it above. Let's check the 5 minute. We have that I call it a reversal star. Whenever I see this star and I'm in a trade for a buy, what I would kind of do is look for it to kind of quickly move up, like the candle to, for instance, you see how this candle closed here, then this next candle, it closed right above. So oftentimes I've noticed that there's a bigger push when the star appears in the direction, and then it starts to go down. So I'm anticipating closing out during this time. Um, and so this star here, if I'm trading on a 5 minute and I go down to the 1 minute, I can definitely see where the market started to move down, you know, um, and then it's pulling, rallying back up, but still not where I want it to be to enter a trade. And plus, would I take a buy right now? It's a bank holiday. This is Bitcoin USD, and I see these resistant dots right here. So most likely, this is about as high as Bitcoin is going to go for the day. Let me check this over here. Has it hit today's high? Target high is 1,000. No. 15,875 right here. 15,800 and 15,381. That's today's high. I would not enter based on the fact that these resistance dots are right here. If I were going for a buy, then we already know it could probably push through, but then this is the support, or the resistance, so then most likely it's going to go down again. So this is Bitcoin. I'm going to look to see the company that I'm with. I have the pleasure, or I want to say the pleasure of being able to learn from a lot of master traders, and they have trading sessions, and they also call out some pairs. So I'm going to look and see if there's been anything called out that I have not been looking at as of yet. There we go. Kind of quiet. Retail share at 424. Buy alert on AU. I'm sure that happened, but I try to stay away from U.S. pairs because a lot of that's where the banks make a lot of manipulation on the U.S. pairs, is what I'm told. And also, whenever I experienced that loss that made me start to research about the Ichimoku cloud, it was on a U.S. pair. Let's see. So the last thing that came up was AU back at 430. Buy alert on Bitcoin. All right, so let's watch and see what Bitcoin does. And 15 more seconds on this candle. Boring. Okay, so we can come back and check in a couple minutes. Whew, let's see. It was German news. Let's see what's going on with German 30. All right. NZD CAD. This would be a great place to get in for a buy, right? We have the crossover happening, but we just have we just got a scissor, and we have this black star here, and that's to me representing some pullback. Um, this has been fun. Thank you for watching. Thank you for attending. I'm going to end this live here and maybe come back during it's a bank holiday here in the United States. I was going to say maybe come back for the New York session, but I think I'm going to get some rest and be thankful that I still have a balance of $1,000 in my demo account. Thank you for watching. This has been Madonna of itsmadonnarogers.com. If you would like a full tutorial of this video, please go to itsmadonnarogers.com, where I will send you a tutorial of the SBA 5.0 system. If you would like to trade with this SBA 5.0 system, you have to click on the link. We'll leave it in my description, and it's going to get you. You can register with the company that I'm with. It goes by the name of Atlas and Beyond. Once you join Atlas and Beyond with my link, you'll be a part of the Millionaire Mob too. And this software is available to everyone on the Millionaire Mob. This is a subscription software, so it's not free, but it's very affordable, and you'll definitely make your money back tenfold and more, even as a newbie trader with this software. So Atlas and Beyond teaches you how to trade. The 5.0 system helps you to make money.